All right, chat. I think we're good. Welcome on in. Um, I can't shake the feeling that I've missed something. That's all connected. That's all plugged in. I think we're good, actually. So, we finished off ZBrush. We did not create anything other than the high poly sculpt, so we got to get the model prepared for a low poly. Then we will retopologize it, unwrap it, texture it, and then put it in the game. Rigging this thing is not going to be like a traditional weapon because it's closer to like a hit scan. Because we're going to be it's a projectile, right? So we'll need to figure out something with projectiles. I don't think we're going to get that far today, simply because I'm not familiar with how that stuff works. So I don't know how strong that's going to be. I don't know what is actually entails with that sort of stuff. But what I'm visualizing is we need to spawn the throwing axe projectile. So we'll have it in our hand, and as we throw, we're going to hide or remove the throwing axe in the player's hand and then spawn it at the same time as a projectile and have it start spinning. So we will have to make something that's animated that spins and rotates. And then as it's rotating, we're going to also have a motion for it. We could potentially yeah, we're going to have to see what we got to do. But there's a lot of ways we can do it. I'm thinking about a free aim mode that kind of helps deal with the character. So like instead of having your camera lock system, maybe we get rid of camera lock. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to implement this, to be honest. We'll have to see. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do maybe we do something else. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna entail, to be honest. Which is why I don't think I can do it today. Because there's just I'm going through all the things that could break. For one, the character needs to be looking in the direction of the character. But also, if we have elevation issues, so if the character is higher than you, we need to address that as well. We need to be able to see that the character is higher, and we should have to adjust our character's position and spine rotation in order to compensate for that, which we do not have implemented right now. He only really is capable of looking directly forward or at the direction of the AI, so how do we fix that? I don't know. So that's something that we'll have to think about. Probably over the weekend. So we were at our weapon. We go into Rodin. Retribution. Weapons. Oh, that's why I'm screwed up. This is not alphabetical. This is date modified. So I'm like, what in the hell? Where is the W in here? Okay. So we can give this a quick once over. I don't have a problem with this. The blade's a little thin. But that's kind of normal. I think that's a little bit normal. So we can export this. Should it all be one piece? I'm going to go ahead and make the string its own. And then this can all be one piece. Actually, it'll look better if this is split up. Let's do this. This can be its own piece. That can be its own piece. There we go. So we got the string here. We can export it out. We'll need to put this under our asset folder. Right here. We'll call this bone throw axe. Underscore. This is string. And then just do this. Bone handle. Then finally, this is the blade. Like that. So now we have 3 distinct models that we're going to use for this. We need to get this down to a reasonable size because 136,000 polygons is unacceptable for an axe for a video game. That is absurd. This thing overall should be like less than 1,000, I think. Maybe not. That string will be expensive, but it'll be very cheap. We'll do a pre-process. This isn't super expensive. We decimate it. There we go. That is 27,000. Much lower. That's going to be able to allow us to properly implement in Maya where we can do a clean retopology. This guy here, 10% of 1 million, I think is 100,000. We want 1% of 1 million. 10% of 10%. And that should give us around 10,000. There it is, 10,800. Beautiful. Hey, first, welcome in. We are getting this axe finished today. I think this is the bone handle. All right, and then we just got to do the cord wrap here. And the cord wrap, we're going to just do mostly all in here, so we can just go in here. Just because retopologizing individual cords like this is such a pain in the ass. It's a non-starter. So we just go in here and just do a Z-remesh. Export that out. And we'll see how we did. We'll go into Maya here. But I think we did okay. Yeah. Oh boy, this is really unresponsive. Give it a second to load in. There it goes. Alright, so this is where we had the weapon originally, so we're just going to keep building it in here. Put this under main character, because this is a main character weapon. So we will just, I guess we'll start with the string. Put in a favorite material. We'll call this throwing axe. Throwing axe. I think that's pretty good. So we'll see how the rest of this looks, and then we will adapt. So we'll hide this for now. Import the next piece. And then we can, we'll isolate this, and we'll start our retopology. So when we do our quad draw retopology system, we use a magnetism mode here. That forces everything to stick to the model that has been selected. And then we can just hit our quad draw here. Then I can go ahead here and go, okay, let's draw a face. Right there. And you can kind of see how this works, right? You just kind of replot out how many faces we want on this thing. Now, we don't want to go too crazy in terms of poly count. So we do want to make this quite a big loop. Just so that it's not too expensive. You don't necessarily want to go like super low either. Just something to consider. And then we can just go here. And then just fill this up. Like that. Wild, okay. There we go. So now we have a really nice shape there. This is actually pretty dense in poly count. I'm not going to lie, this is a little bit on the denser side. Maybe we'll reduce it. We'll get the whole thing kind of shaped out and we'll take a look. I kind of don't hate that. It flows very nicely. Perhaps a little expensive. But it flows very nicely. That edge flow feels particularly good. That's pretty good. And we just kind of got to close this up. I don't really care about the crack because that will bake through. I'm not too concerned about the crack. It's just a matter of fleshing this out a bit better. Yeah, it's fine. It's not the prettiest topology in the world, but it'll be fine. I fucked something up pretty bad here. Let's see here. Now the schlong has blue balls. Very good. Something like that. What is going on? We have to convert this. That. That, okay. There we go. All quads. That's much cleaner. And now this has a proper edge to it. So now we have clean edge loops. When you have that kind of like spiraling edge loop that kind of coils down the entire mesh, it's not great. I try to avoid that when I can. And that's what we just did there. Let's go here. Come on, you stupid bastard. There it is. I'll just create every other face. Fill in the rest. Ooh. There we go. The point of this is basically just to get this all proven out. Something like that. Oof. That looks pretty solid. That's got a nice silhouette behind it. It should hold its shape and roundness pretty well. If anything, it's probably excessive. Then we can just kind of come in here. Like that. It's good enough. Beautiful. Next up, we just go through this. We'll tuck in this right up to the bandage. Then we'll just kind of go through here. Have a slight extrusion, so you get a little bit of that thickness. Right there. And I think we want to do this one. This bandage here. Like that. Oh boy. That. Then we'll do this guy down here. And basically, we're just picking some that kind of stick out the most. Just sort of making it all fit in together. There will be a method to this madness, don't worry. We just kind of want to get this blocked in. Give us a nice low poly model. There it is. Beautiful stuff. There it is. I gotta put that there. Like that, and then we'll just take this to the end piece here. Something like that, okay? Then I can just snap this out. And to evenly distribute this one a bit more. Like that. Got an edge loop right there, keep it tight. Kind of like that. We can just do this. There we go. And we can just kind of space this out. Then I'm going to ignore that side and just focus on this. Try and get this done. See what I can do about this shape. And then we'll worry about merging them all later, and then maybe we can look at reduction. We feel like it's a little too over the top. We'll tweak this a little bit and bring it down to something a little bit more reasonable. If that's what it calls for. But we'll see. I don't know what this particular element of the humerus is called, but I always found it interesting. It looks like a spool. It's a very peculiar shape, but it's deliberately designed. Your ulna fits right in there, and it's designed to slide on that, right? and then your radius fits on this. And that's designed for you to be able to rotate and twist. It's a very clever design. There we go. That's pretty clean. We can just kind of go up here. Do a breakaway here so it goes like that. I think that's pretty solid. Just got to get this blue fixed. Right there. Sometimes this is pretty good at reading your mind, and sometimes it's really stupid. There we go. May seem a little excessive, but I'm trying to match the poly count of the actual bone itself. So I'm hoping this does match, or at least is reasonably close. Because this is quite high poly, which means it's gonna be very smooth in the silhouette and the model, which is gonna result in higher quality but A little bit maybe unnecessarily expensive. I think we're just gonna do that. Create an edge loop on that guy. There's just too much going on. Sup, Raz? We are making a throwing axe today. I don't think we're going to implement it into the game, but we will have the artwork done for sure. Sure, why not? Let's just fill it in. We'll worry about the consequences later. You hear Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 got pushed up a week. It's releasing on the 4th instead of the 11th. Whole week early. We're just going to keep that separated for now. But yeah, I'm excited. It's still launching on a Tuesday, which is good for me, which means I can stream it first thing Tuesday morning. And, what the actual fuck's going on here? There's way more poly count on the other side. But yeah, full week early is pretty nice. Are you going to be getting on the Path of Exile train this week? Fuck it. Close enough. Close enough, chat. We'll play it by ear. Tomboy, welcome in. I am just kind of getting I'm not playing this out as good as I probably should have, if I'm being honest. That is going to work out, though, at least. That looks pretty clean. All right. Smooth that out. Looks fine by me. I guess the inside is the best way to cut this open, since we're already going to be kind of in there. Did they release the story trailer, Tomboy, for Kingdom Come 2? I was looking for it this morning. I didn't see it. Been cooking all day. Nice. I got some lamb shoulders I'm going to be cooking on the barbecue after the stream. I got to shovel a shitload of snow. I shoveled my laneway and porch out yesterday and got 6 inches this morning. So now I got to shovel it all again. Can I just cut up to here? I don't know if I can get away with this, chat. We'll see. Oh, it's Fox. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We're making a big ass. It's pretty big, I guess. Like for a handle, like your arm bone is pretty large. This is a humerus. That unwrapped pretty cleanly, I think. I can tell what that is. I think that's pretty good. Right there. Then we can just turn this on. I don't like this. Hold this out a bit. Like that. Rest seems okay. I'd say that looks fine. A femur would be a big handle. A femur would be more like a war axe. Not quite battle axe unless it's like a frickin'... No, there's no femur that exists. Maybe like a T-Rex. You could find a T-Rex. Maybe an elephant femur. I feel like that would just be too heavy. For like a battle axe. At that point, it's just a club. Don't even need a blade on it. Alright, so this guy here... Yeah, we're gonna have to split these into two. I'm not so sure this is symmetrical. I know this is. We can just go into our world X in terms of our symmetry here. We can do something really funny. That. That just gives us a really easy to do axe shape. Something like that. Then, there we go. It's a little bit awkward due to the symmetrical nature of it, but I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. We want to keep the blade tip relatively high poly because it is a character weapon. It is kind of like a hero weapon, even though it is a projectile. We still do want to kind of keep this looking good. And the more faces we have on here, the more defined in our silhouette is. So it just looks a little bit better. Even if it is a little on the expensive side. We want one here. And it's just a matter of cleaning these up. That's really nice. It's a little excessive. There. So this here, we're going to do a lot of edge loops to kind of reduce this to get down the middle of the shaft, but we do want to just keep this edge nice and sharp. So we are going to just keep a little bit of a concentration right here. Kind of even that out. Keep it kind of a little bit more evenly spaced there. Then we can do something like this. There, and then this just goes to here. All right. Okay. So we got 3 edges here, and we need to start breaking these up. We got 4 edges here. Whoopsie. This is not an even number. It'll be fine. Keep your secret spot. I don't know. I don't know if that's resetting. Close enough. I don't know how it got away from me, but whatever. It'll be fine. It's a little bit sloppy on the topology. There it is. And then we just kind of gotta fold in here. Like that. Now this axe construction's not really the best in terms of practicality, but these are meant to be things you kind of just ditch, throw away, so they're not really built for superior durability or quality. So I think we're fine. From a logic standpoint. Now we're just kind of filling in the rest here. I think we can get away with that. Luckily, the backside's being done at the same time, so we're doing this in half the work. Unfortunately, I don't think the back end of the axe blade is symmetrical, so we will have to go around that. However, that's good enough. This is a static mesh. It's not going to deform, so it doesn't need to be super clean in terms of its poly count. So we'll just magnetize this quick, and we'll attempt to do this very quickly. Yeah, this isn't even close. I don't know why they're so different, but they are. There it is. There we go. Easy. 1/4 done. Now we just got to make sure we keep it more or less the same on this one. Like that. There we go. And it's just a matter of filling this crap in. Delete that. Delete that. You can combine these guys together. Delete the history on it. And just come in here. Like that. Now you got a nice defined axe edge right there. You can really see that bevel. Soften that out. Then we got to unwrap it so that it can project in 3D. Texture. So we're just going to go ahead and cut this here. And then just ignore the blade here. Do this way. That didn't work. Ah, there's a loop in the middle, that's why. Make sure you cut the loop. There's your axe handle, or your axe blade right there. You just take all of these. Like that. That is your axe. You can then take this guy here. Go to our low poly here. Type in throwing axe. And we got it. Feel like we haven't used it too much lately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's like it's a hard reset. I don't know. What happened there? All right, so we can open up Marmoset here. Let's get this guy baked, and then we will have some really fancy textures. And we'll take a look at it in the game. I don't know if we have a weapon. Enemies' weapons. I don't know if we have a main character weapon one. Right there. That looks like that's it. It's been a while since we've loaded this in. Yeah, there's my hilt. Look at that beautiful hilt. Scabbard. Not hilt. What the fuck am I talking about? Scabbard. Jesus. Low. And yeah, we want our throwing axe in here. Bam. That was supposed to be throwing axe material. There we go. Open up the bread here, and we'll just call this throwing axe. We want 3 bake groups. String goes in one. Handle goes in one. Blade goes in the last one. We just got to import the high poly models. So we just go into our high poly. Bring these in. Blade. Handle. String. Okay. We're going to start with a really low poly. So we'll go to 1K. 512. Just so that we don't crash the stream as we bake, because this thing is very intense. This needs to be a PNG file. That's supposed to say bake. Doesn't though. Axe. All right. So everything should be set. We will hit bake and let's see what happens. This is such a low resolution. It should be almost instant. So far, we don't have any meaningful bugs. There it goes. Okay. My PNG model is like way delayed. What's going on with that? Test. Yeah, what is that? I'm gonna restart it. Test. Test. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. It was really unresponsive. Not that it matters too much, but it's weird. All right, so let's hit preview. I'm not seeing any artifacting issues. Everything seems to carry over pretty smoothly. It's a little low on the resolution, but I just want to make sure there's no big black spots before we go do a giant bake. So that looks perfect. You can just go ahead and bump that resolution up. I think we'll do a 2K resolution on this guy. 4 is a little unnecessary. It's a little too much. But 2K is tons. Like, that's way more detail than you need. That's actually perfect. Okay. So there's the axe. Then we can just open up Substance Painter here. We'll go from there. Is it still delayed? No, it's not. It's working. I wonder if it was like that before, too. This goes under texture. Current session import. Shit, I fucked up. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. This here is not the right material. Just delete the history on all of this. Export it again. There. Let's try this one more time. There it is. Only one material. Up in the top corner, texture set list. That's exactly what we want. That is a curve map, and then this is our ambient occlusion. You don't really need any of the other maps. They don't really contribute to the baking process. Luckily, most of this should be in good shape. Look at that. That's perfect. Isn't that just gorgeous? I kind of like that blue in there. Just gonna tone it down a little bit. Like that looks really, really good. Then we just got to get the cloth here. That. All right, so this is our metal edgeware here. Something like that. Look at that. That looks really nice. And then I'm just going to turn the saturation off. Just kind of drag that over there. Just kind of drag that over there. Just like that. And then we can come over here. Find our brush tool. Where is B? Right there. Go over top the bone. We're going to turn that black. Actually, we wanted this to be leather, didn't we? Yeah, Yeah, we did. Silly me. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Get rid of that, and then everything else should be fine. Look at how nice that looks. Nice and clean. You can let a little poke through because it kind of gives like a dirt effect or an ambient occlusion effect. So I don't care if a little bit poke through, but yeah, it should be more or less looking like that. Just get very carefully over the edge here. There we go. Look at that nice, beautiful leather. This roughness is a little mid. We're going to go ahead and add some material to this. We're going to do something kind of cool. I think this is going to look really cool. So we're going to go to our grunge. And we're just going to pick a material here that has a kind of unique sort of pattern to it. Something like that. And you see how that's dramatically changed the material? Go into roughness. Change this to multiply. And then we're just going to go in here and tone it down a little bit. Like that. So you get that variety. Let's go to C here quick. Let's change this to something else. What does that look like? Not a fan of that either, to be honest. What's this look like? Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Do something like that. Add a black mask. Just kind of go over this. That. In fact, let's go back into base color here. Let's add in some color. That way we can properly see what we're doing. We will turn this off when we're done, but for right now, I just want to add it in. Okay. I don't think you guys are ready for what this is going to look like when it's done, because this is going to be really cool. I've never done anything like this before, but I think it's going to look particularly good, and then I may have to update some other handles to kind of have the same effect. We'll see if this works. It's a little bit more work. We're not afraid of a little work, are we? Yeah, it's a bit more work, but I think it's going to pay off. Just going to kind of do this whole thing here. Then we can zoom in and just that, knock out the spots we don't want. Hey, Synth, thank you for the raid. I am doing a masking system right now. And we're going to do a really cool render effect on this leather wrap. That's probably unnecessary for what this is, but I'm curious if if I can really make this look good. Yeah, the good kind of masking, exactly. There it is. All right, we can make that bigger. Color in the lines, chat. Color in the lines. This is kindergarten class. And we gotta just get in close. Fortunately, this isn't a long one, so... Or this isn't a thick one, so it doesn't take long to fill the whole thing up. That. Alright. Very nice. That should be good. Just to get this last strip, I guess. I guess I jumped the gun there. This is trapped in the material of the leather, so I can paint over this way and it doesn't really affect anything. Just don't want to get over the other strip. Like that. All right. So now that we have that, I can turn this off. I don't need the color anymore. You can see we have this here. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate this. Invert the mask. Slightly different rotation. Slightly different scale. Funky offset. So now you got distinction between each roughness channel on the wraps here. Really give it a unique sort of vibe. And we just want to I think that's good enough. So now you got this very nice, unique kind of leather wrap. It's got a very distinct roughness map on it, so it should hold itself really nicely. Our cloth here has a really terrible roughness. Go away. You're fine, you're fine. You are the problem. Right there. I believe this has the dirt mask. And I want this to be rougher. Lighter element there. And then the bone doesn't make any damn sense either. So we'll take a look at the bone here. It's all one color. Is it because this thing here has a roughness channel? That's a little bit nicer. Okay, gold trim, don't need. That's fine there. Add a paint layer to this. Go into our brush. We just want our sandpaper here. Going to paint, sorry. Something like that. Then we just want to come up here. I'm going to delete these two. Go into my material. I just want a nice dirt. So we're just going to go ahead and make this like a dark brown. Maximum roughness. Multiply it. Black mask. Generator. That just gives it that much more of a personality, I think. What do you think, chat? I think that looks pretty terrifying. Something like that, I think, looks pretty damn good. All right, let's see what it looks like in Unreal Engine. So we got throwing axe here. We want to make this a target file. Proper throwing axe, that should be fine. And just want to make sure it's on the right texture. Folder. I think it needs to be a hair bigger. Like that. Just kind of make sure that that's all choked up and nice there. Like so. Then we can export this out. Like that. Axe. We have 2 axes in there. It's fine. Warning. Plantation has a 1.2%, and then Total light map size for this is large. Consider reducing. Go F yourself. It'll be fine, chat. This is just a little instance building. I got all the buildings done. And they all work in Unreal. Or they all work in this instance actor. So I'm going to be able to spawn these in level 1 and not having to worry about a bunch of different models in the scene. This is just one actor in the scene. It's just this guy. It selects all of them. Just something I've been working in the background for an optimization technique. But we can come in here. And we want our texture. Yep, the war axe and shield and stuff are in here, so that's where we want to put it. It's already named correctly, so we don't have to worry about changing the names, but this needs to be a mask file. You can also probably give it a LOD bias of 1. That looks like it is a normal map in the compression settings, and then this is just default, so that's fine. Normal map, we can probably also make 1K. We don't need it to be 2K. Okay, and then we can go into our content. Static mesh. And from here, we want weapons. We got to make a material first. Oops. I'm done doing the building stuff, so I don't need to go back to it. Materials, instances. Stineer. Find our falchion. Call it throwing axe. That's kind of cool, but that's not correct spelling. That didn't fix it. Oh no, it did. Just didn't update. Throwing spear. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Look how beautiful that looks. Now you got to put your normal maps in properly. Otherwise it gets all weird and jank. Alright. There it is in all its beauty. Just find our throwing axe here. There it is. That's like a weird glitch. Okay. Whatever. Delete this. Load this guy up here. Actually, let's put this in level 2. Fits the theme of what we're doing better for, like, pictures. Sure, we'll save it. I don't care. So there's 2 here, but they technically do not exist. We may have to restart the editor for that bug. I don't know if we really want to worry about it at the moment. Burying the hatchet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I don't think building the lighting is going to make a huge difference for this thing. There's not a whole lot going on. I think it'll be fine as is. You can just take a quick beauty shot here. Drag this out here. Just kind of... Yeah, look at how we're capturing that light. I would not want to get hit with this thing. I don't know about you guys. I don't think I want to get hit with this. What do you think? Do you want to get hit with this thing? I think I'm good. I'll leave that one in there. I don't care. What's next on the agenda? Me and Tomboy are going to be doing Shiv 2 later in the evening because I got another guy to join us, Happy Mars. But I think I'm done with game development this week. We got front kick animation figured out and the move implemented in the game. I caught up on the wounding systems. and I got a new weapon built, and we got the instance buildings done. So I think I'm good on the game dev side, but maybe we can try Hellish Court for an hour before we wrap up the stream. Because I think I'm pretty happy with the progress we got done this week. It was a very productive week. And I think we're good to go on abandoning it. You'll like it? Well, we'll find out. Hopefully it's not crazy demanding in terms of like specs. You guys hearing me okay, right? This thing is my mic adjustment is a little off, I think. Because it doesn't seem to be consistently picking up my voice. But it is showing in OBS. But I think it's just my voice to the mic is a little off for the PNG tuber to activate. But you're obviously responding to things I say, so it's not like I'm too quiet. It doesn't look super expensive in terms of rendering. It says grab a controller. All right. Luckily, I'm a game developer, so I always have a controller on the ready. Just give me a second here. Had a flappy piece on my controller. Just grabbed a quick bottle of crazy glue I got at the desk and just gave it a quick gluing. Oh, there it goes. Just really delayed. Let's see here. That's a tad loud, I think. Audio. Yeah, that's just wild. Oh, they really don't understand volume at all. Let's try that. That's better. Let me quickly turn off my background music. And let's see. Oh, my PNG disappeared. There we go. Test. There it is. We should be back to normal, chat. You don't hear the game. Okay, let's try that. And let's turn that off. That should be good. A loading screen for a menu. I think story should tell us right away. Like, I imagine they ease in on the story. Maybe they don't, but let's see. Ah, you only get one character at a time. Long guard. Attacking. Let's see. Okay, yeah, they do have a tutorial here. We will see. So it wants you to use the D-pad. I can use the analog stick. How do I advance? Oh, okay. Why did it not let me before? That's what's going on. Okay. Ah, that's why you want to use this. Yeah, okay, because you want to double tap. Y is the most important, so spam Y the most. How does that work? I'm holding Y. It doesn't seem to actually move anything. Oh, I have to touch him. Oh, it's combination of the movements. Okay, I see what's going on. That's weird. Little vague in its controls. Oh, okay, if you get too close. Hmm. He seems to be able to sprint. Or, like, do his dodge. And I don't seem to be able to, so he's quite a bit faster than me. But that's fine. We got it. Got him. Okay, I see what he wants me to do. Knocked me out cold. Ah, okay. So grapple is RB, push is RB. One guy punched me. We'll see. We'll see. $16.22. Just pretty bare bones. Not a lot going on in the level. Baked on here, that is cheap as cheap. It actually looks pretty good, though. He hit me. I didn't do too good. Got him. It's a double. Oh, that doesn't count for anyone. There we go. I got a hit. Throw combos. That was a double. Uh-oh, it's tie. How'd that just hit me? That's rude. Alright, I'm starting to understand the mechanics a bit. I think you have to move back in order to activate the... There we go. Double hit there. Yeah, if you're moving towards him, you can't block. It's too close. He still got me, even though I was blocking that one. Ah, he still got me somehow. You're too close. Just close to get clapped. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was a clear hit. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. That was right in the face. How does that not count as a hit? Did you not see his face move? Yeah, somehow that is some nonsense. That was a double. Fine. That counts as him and not me? Ridiculous. Like, that was right in his body. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. What? That's a robbery, man. That was a robbery.
Srogi z pana gracz na szable, panie Jacku Dydyński.
A jednak palca to nie szabla, panie Tarnowski.
A dziękuję za lekcję. To teraz zapraszam do środka.
Wait, did I beat him on the last one?
Chodźmy, chodźmy.
Yeah, it feels like a robbery because I clearly land my shot first. It looks like I land my shot before he does, so it should go to me. Like, I hit him right in the torso, he didn't land anything, and it didn't count. Seems weird to me. But, yeah, I guess they say I won this. Yeah, look at this hair. It doesn't look terrible, but it's like, why are you doing a 3D model that's baked? That's weird. Oof. This is some clunky. What happens if I sit here?
Oho, musi panie Dydyński dziś spryt zastąpić i szable. Mój stryj Mikołaj umiera. Na szczęście zostawił testament korzystny dla mnie.
Zatem w czym kłopot, panie
W
Tarnawski?
tym, że stryj, świeć panie, burzliwy i zmienny był tak za życia, jak i na łożu śmierci. Trzeba go przypilnować, być przy nim, żeby nie zmienił zapisów. Dalsza rodzina chciwa, a krewni, sam waszmość wiesz jak to jest, tylko w ziemi pewni.
A dlaczego waszmość sam tego nie uczynił?
Nie chcę, aby pojawiły się plotki, że zmusiłem
What
go na łożu
is this? Is this Russian?
Jedź do siedliska, ja udam się do Sanoka, do Franciszkanów pomodlić się na spokój jego duszy. 500 czerwonych dla ciebie już odliczyłem.
Because he's got a saber that's kind of closer to like Eastern European. I don't know what any of these words mean. I think it must be Russian. Poland? It could be Poland. 3 hours later, we're riding horses, gentlemen. What is left trigger? Okay. You tell me to use a controller. I guess we go this way. Oof. These controls are a little clumsy. Oh, look at that. Bandits.
Rozkaz był! Znaczy rozkaz nie przepuszczać!
Odłóż to, bo jeszcze sobie krzywdę jaką zrobisz. Od kogo ten rozkaz?
Od pani Maryny Ludzickiej! To jej ziemię! Jedź inną drogą!
Łżesz, bo to ziemia Tarnawskich. Jadę do pana Mikołaja.
On już nad grobem! Pani Ludzicka tutaj teraz rządzi! Rozkaz był nie wpuszczać!
To teraz masz nowy rozkaz. Przepuszczaj.
Tak! Tak!
Zobaczy sen!
We shot him. Fastest gun in the East. Oh, that was quick. Right in the jugular. Don't even try, buddy. Okay, you want to die some more. Ow. Well, that wasn't so good. A double. Oh, beautiful counter. He zagged, I zagged. He died. I feel like a shot to the neck with a saber is an insta-kill. Call me old-fashioned. Let's see, can he fall for it again? I got 3 hits there before it counted.
A więc nie tylko ja tu pilnuję tego całego umierającego stryja.
Got him. Yeah. That makes sense. I will attempt grapple. If I can get close enough. That was kind of fun, though. I mean, these controls are a little clunky. Think we can go in the church? No. Like, I don't know if you're gonna do something like this, why even bother? To be honest, it's so clunky. Are we gonna go duel a farmer? But it's an interesting mechanic system. Not something I've thought of. That's just a roadblock. I don't even think that horse is animated. I think he's just like static mesh, basically.
O, witamy pana, witamy. Ja już konia oporządzę. Pan spokojny.
More immersive than a loading screen? Yeah, I guess so.
By się pozamykali jak przed tatarami.
It's definitely interesting. I wonder what engine they used. We have bandages. I don't think I need bandages, though.
Otwierać!
Pan słaby! Gości nie przyjmuje!
Jestem Jacek Dydyński. Mam pilnować twego pana, żeby mu się żadna krzywda nie stała.
Jest
O,
takie,
okej.
ale tam już mnich z nim siedzi.
I see, I see. Extra life in the next fight. That gives us 3 lives, I think.
Czego tam, duszo zbłąkana? Nie dręcz umierającego.
Ja Dydyński do pana Tarnawskiego. Otwierajże, ojcze Farureju.
Pan Tarnawski jedna się z Bogiem. Jestem tu, by zapewnić mu spokój i udzielić ostatniego namaszczenia.
Otwieraj, psi synu, bo namaszczenia moją szablą nie wytrzymasz. Słyszysz, stary kpie? Otwieraj!
Wyzywasz mnicha? Tchórzu? Twoje plugawe słowa spływają
Are we gonna
po
fight
mnie
the
jak
monk?
woda niebieska. Tylko duchowny przekroczy ten próg, a na ciebie spadnie klątwa za ubliżanie zakonnikowi.
Jest jakieś inne wejście do Alkierza?
Nie, panie, tylko to.
No, powiedział, że wpuści tylko duchownego. Jest tu jakiś inny ksiądz w okolicy? Mnich?
Ksiądz... Jest mały klasztor niedaleko. Drogą koło stajni mniej niż pół dnia.
Księdza trzeba? Ojciec Błażej właśnie był przecie we wsi, podatki. Pewno jeszcze go złapiecie, panie, na drodze.
Gonna go get the other priest. Yeah, if this is in Eastern Europe, maybe it has something to do with Orthodox tradition. I don't know. I'm not an Orthodox. I don't know much about Orthodox Christianity. So do we want to go this way? I feel like we wanted to go back where we came from, but if it lets us go down here, I want to see what's over here. Ah, here he is.
Widział pan popa jak skopa. Matka woska talarów w mniejszej skrzyni nie potrzebuje.
Prawy rycerzu, dobry człowiek.
Yeah, this I think would have been orthodox because this is the East. They got your head cut off here? Okay. We'll see. I didn't do too well. One. I lost. Rip. Starting over. There we go. Right in the gut. Now let's do this ugly Chuck Liddell wannabe. He freaking got me. Bullshit. I gotta start over. That guy's dead. Two quick ones there. All right, let's see what he's got. I'm in good shape. I do like the speed of this. Like, it's, you make one mistake, it's over. That was a double hit. Owie. Oh, that just doesn't count as anything. I love when they just give you the opening. Got him again. I might win this one. This is close. You got me. Oof. That was close. Yeah, it's a 1v1 fighting game. That was a double hit. Oh, it counted as a kill. He didn't hit me good enough. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Got him. Look at that sticker. It's like not even close to his shoulder. That's wild. All right, let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, bitch. Well, that was just an immediate win. Hit grapple to win, I guess. Gotcha. Long guard, that's left trigger, right? There we go. I didn't go down once.
Zdaruj mu, bracie. Dostał za swoje.
Uciekaj do matki! Diabelski synu.
Brawo, rycerzu! Nawet najmarniejsze stworzenie ma prawo żyć.
Clean sweep.
Że nie my mu życie daliśmy. Cóż cię jednak trapi?
Farurej. Mnich, który zagradza drogę do umierającego pana Tarnawskiego. Zostałem wysłany, by być przy nim w ostatniej godzinie.
Farurej! Benedyktyn, żaden on mnich! To człowiek przeklęty, nie boi się ani Boga, ani diabła. Mówi, że jest gdzie? U pana Tarnawskiego? W siedliskach. Spróbuję ci pomóc, zabierz mnie tam.
Now we're going back to the old man. That is true.
Farurej, stary capie! Otwieraj drzwi!
Maybe like Poland is more Christian.
Pora pogadać
Catholic,
o
I should say.
twojej ciernistej drodze grzechu.
Although at this time period, I don't know if the Orthodox cross was the same.
Chciałbyś
This would be
do łoża brać?
post-Protestant Reformation, though, I think, because this is
Urwać za waszej
1622.
konfraterni coś z fortuny
When's the
Tarnawskiej,
Protestant
zanim
Reformation?
stary pan wyzionie ducha?
I thought it was 15 something, but that might not be.
Garncem okowity. Nie chce?
I cannot remember.
To sam go opróżnię. Ku Bożej chwale.
I do gotta say, though, like, these character models are
Czekaj.
wild.
Na tę jedną chwilę mogę wyjść. O! O! Podstęp!
Broom fighting. Here we go. Oh, he's even drunk. I beat the monk. These robes are wild.
Panie Jacku, drucha starego?
Panie Dobrzański. Ojcze Żero, masz szczęście, żem cię w porę poznał.
Like, it looks like they...
Źle skończyło.
I don't even know what happened to these meshes. It looks like the verts are all pulled in weird directions.
Przecież on szermierz niezrównany. Chodź, chodź, napijemy się okowitki. Poczujesz się.
They got some of it with, like, cloth physics for some
Panie
reason.
Mikołaju,
Ciebie wołają.
It's not a terrible face, though. Like, the face looks pretty good. Just some weird decisions. Those boots look nice. Zero animation on the candlelight, which is pretty easy to do. You just get vertex animation, and you can do that very cheap. Hooded monk with a bastard sword. But this hair drives me nuts. Why in the hell would you make your hair look like that? Like, look at that hair. His eyes aren't even closed.
Marynko moja. Czekaj. Słyszałem twój głos. Idę do ciebie. Wcale nie jestem chory.
Hej tam, łapać go! Stryja do wora!
People mean business.
Stać! Najpierw z gardła testament wyrwę. Brać go!
Krzesła, panie!
Here we go. I think we fought that guy once before already. It's the same character model if it's not the same person. Oh, he just immediately gets me. F in the chat. The block didn't work. Double death. We're getting smoked. This might be Polish, actually, because this sounds like The Witcher. Not this time.
Panie Tarnawski, leż spokojnie. Choć coś mi świta, że pogłoski o twojej bliskiej śmierci są mocno...
I think The Witcher team, CD Projekt Red, is Polish.
Nie podchodzić, bo odstrzelę!
Nie strzelać! Żywcem ich chcę. Panie Jacku, wpuść mnie! Nie pozwolisz spotkać się z umierającym?
Dobrze mi zapłacono, żeby mnie wpuszczał!
Wcale nie chcę wejść do stryja! Pewnie nie uwierzysz, że ja tak naprawdę przyjechałem tutaj dla ciebie.
Ha! Po moją głowę?
Spotkać się z tobą i poznać najlepszą szablę na Rusji.
You would
domowej.
think for these character models you'd want higher
Będzie nam
resolution.
miło.
Wolę panny niebojowe! Takie, co to wyszywają i tkają zamiast nosić szable!
Nawet nie wiesz, co z tobą zrobię! Szelmo plugawcze! Muści dydyński! Lepiej by było mieć infamię na sobie, niż narazić się na mój gniew!
Breaking in from the back. Okay. This guy's already kind of bloody. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. I think this is the guy shot in the head. I love that. Freaking camera is clipping through the freaking wall. Yeah, I cut your arm. I guess he hears something. All right, so that was the story mode. A little teaser, I guess, of what's to come. She's cute. These guys are locked. Oh, they're not playable. Difficulty. Let's do 2 for now. Let's try 2 and see what happens. The Scotsman, yeah. I like the idea of a classic medieval longsword, though. Ooh. She ate that one. I like the animation style. So I think you lose when you run out of morale. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what the morale system means. I stabbed him right in the friggin' chest. Oh, my ass is sticking out. That's ridiculous. I landed some clean shots on him. There you go. That went right through your friggin' face. You got me. He has a big slow, which is a problem. He's very slow. He's funny, but he's slow. I guess a hit is fine. It's just you have to do enough damage to actually hurt him. Like that. Cut his friggin' hand off. I didn't even know you could do that. He gets it back though, so it doesn't really matter. It'd be cool if you could do like finishers. But that was a good comeback. That was a good comeback. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. The bandit. Oh, he just got a free one there. I sliced his friggin' neck open. He just cut my arm. I don't think that's a double. Come on. Gotcha. You kind of want to flourish into it and pick your angle. Gotcha. I caught him with that one. Gideon, let's see what you got. Ah, he got me. He got me. Ah, that was close. We went tit for tat there for a minute. Yeah, he just punked me there. That was a punking. That wasn't even close. All right, let's see what he's got here. That was a double. There we go. Walked right into that one. Dodge and poke. Oh, he got me. Rip. Ah. He's gonna get the comeback, guys. This isn't good. I started so well. Nope. That's it. Samuel, okay. Is he like the mini boss here? Tiger pelt.
Ty. Mówiłem, że zabije was wszystkich. Wasze dzieci.
Some
żony,
sort of Roman
ojców i matek.
LARPer.
Wstawaj.
Got him.
Nieźle.
I clipped you.
Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układał. Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz.
Oh, he got me with that one. Well, that was a clean hit. Come on. That's bull. I think I'm just permanently wounded. Doesn't matter, got the win. I think I just got permanently exhausted because I got wounded pretty bad. We're not done yet, I guess. He says he wants to keep fighting. Nice try.
Prosto do piekła.
This guy actually has opacity cards in his hair. He's got real hair. That's interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for this stream, and then we will have another stream later on in the day. I got to get some chores done. I am way behind. Clock is kicking my ass today. Let's see who is live. Look at that. Fucking 500,000 views. We got Orion. A few scavengers. Pretty cool. Yeah, Conda has sometimes pokes in chat, but I've rated him pretty recently. So we can do Orion or Scavenger or Mossy. We could do Mossy. I don't think we've done Mossy in a while. We'll raid Mossy. Slash raid. He's playing a racing game, it looks like.
Oh, they got disconnected. Time did you go catch
Here we go. Have a good one, guys. See ya.